Okay, good morning. We are here in Minocqua today for Vinyasa class. It's a little windy, so I'll try to talk louder. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Oops, sitting on a hill. Okay, we'll get started with our meditation this morning. So we'll either sit on our mat, our bolster, our cushion. Feel our seat rooting down, our spine lengthening up. Place your hands in your lap or on your legs or on the ground, palms down for grounding. Try to keep a nice straight spine. Clear all thoughts of the past, all thoughts of the future, and be present in this moment now. A random thought does pop into our head. We'll just acknowledge it, push it aside, and come back to our focus. We'll breathe here. shut, we'll slowly bring our chin towards our chest. Place our hands on the back of our head. Bring our thumbs to the base of our skull, the top of our spine. Slowly massaging out any tension, any stress. And now supporting our head and our neck with our hands, we'll slowly bring our head up and back. That feels okay. Again, be mindful of your neck. And then slowly bring your chin towards your chest. Again, inhale, head rises. Exhale, chin towards your chest. Inhale, head rises. Exhale, chin towards your chest. Come back to neutral. Release our arms down. You can open your eyes. Let's give our shoulders a roll to the back. And then reverse. Forward. Just warming up those shoulders, that upper back. Let's walk our left hand out to the left. Reach the right arm up and over, pinky down. Be mindful you're not lifting in that seat, pushing down equally. And then reach that right arm up, walk that hand back, bend that top elbow. Grab hold with the opposite hand or reach around behind your back for your fingertips or your wrist. Really opening up the shoulders, the chest. Still sitting up nice and tall. And then release that top arm to the opposite knee. Lengthen up and twist the back. Back to center. Walk the other hand out to the side, reaching up and over. And back to center. Bend the top elbow. Grab hold with the opposite hand. Reach around behind the back. And left hand, right knee, lengthen up and take that twist. And let's come back to center. Let's do a few circles here for our waist. So just place your hands on your knees. Now these can be very small circles, or if you want to, you can go deeper. And let's change direction. We're going to keep our left knee bent, left foot in. We're going to extend that right leg up. Grab hold to either the hamstring, the calf, the ankle, or the big toe. And then the other side. So reverse, pull that right foot in. leg up. Down, and we'll come on to our hands and knees. Come into our table position. Spread the fingers, your thumb is neutral. Push the tops of your feet down, your calves down, your shins down, your calves through your shins so you feel a nice strong base. And we're going to do a few cat-cows. So rounding up, push through the hands, tuck that seat, and then reverse. Bones back, chest and heart forward. Inhale, rounding up. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, reverse. And one more time. Inhale, rounding. Push, push, push. Exhale. Reverse. Come back to table position. We're going to keep our right hand on the mat. Place the left hand on the back of your head. Try to keep the hips nice and stable. We're just going to move from the waist and up. Left elbow towards the ceiling. And then bend that right elbow. Left shoulder comes down and through for a twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, down and through. 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 And we'll come back to table and do the other side. So right hand on the back of the head, open, and come down and through. Inhale, open, come down and through. Inhale, open, come down and through. Inhale, open, come down and through. Both hands come down, extend the right leg back, push through the toes. Chest and heart lifting. And we'll raise that back leg up. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex, point, and flex. Do a few circles, both directions. And then we're going to bend that right knee and just bring that right foot towards your seat. Try not to collapse on your back. If you feel very balanced here, you can reach back with the opposite hand for that foot. Release the hand. We're going to pull that knee in, step or walk it forward. We're going to bring both hands to the inside of that right foot. Now be sure that you're on more of the top of the knee, not on the kneecap. So try to get more on the top of that knee. We're going to just let that right knee open to the side. That might just be a very small movement. Go a little deeper in that hip. And that right foot down. We're going to place that right hand on that right thigh. Lengthen forward and then take a twist towards the right. You can even reach that right arm up. Push through that left hand. Really reach, reach, reach. both hands come to either side of that front foot. We're going to rock back. Toes of the right foot come up. Now this is where you can use blocks here if you need to kind of keep you up balanced a little bit. But you can also just come forward. Very good. Just feel a nice lengthening here. And then both hands to the inside of the front foot. We're going to just sweep it back and come back into table position. We'll do the other side. So left leg first extends back. Pushing through those toes. Feel a nice lengthening through the back of the leg. Raise that back leg up, point the toe, flex the foot, point, flex, and flex, and do a few circles, both directions, just warming up the ankle, and then bend that left knee, sorry. You can stay here, or if you feel balanced, you can try to reach back with the opposite hand. Right hand, pull the left knee in and step it or walk it forward. Bring both hands to the inside of the front foot, bring that right knee back. Now again, you can stay here and just keep that left foot completely planted on your mat, or you can let it open that hip a little bit to the side. Very good. Left foot comes back to the mat, left hand on the left thigh, lengthen forward, and then twist towards that left leg, reach that left arm up. And both hands come down, we're going to rock back, toes of the left foot come up. Bend that front knee. And both hands to the inside of the front foot. We're going to step or sweep it around. And back into table for a moment, and then we're going to flip our toes, push back into downward facing dog. We're going to walk this out in down dog, bend one knee, straighten the other, just walking in place. And we'll step and walk our feet towards our hands. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, fold to the legs. And then push through the feet. We're going to come all the way up, reach the arms up. Hands at our heart. And we'll do just a few sun salutations here to warm up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands flat. Step or walk your feet to plank. Either drop to your knees or lower all the way down in full plank. Inhale, low back bend. Cobra or upward facing dog. Pull those shoulders down. Elbows close. Take a few breaths here. And we'll flip our toes, push back into downward facing dog. And we'll hold this. Nice, even breath. Step, walk, or float our feet towards our hands. Inhale, lengthen forward with a straight back. Fold to the legs, push through the feet, and come all the way up. Hands at our heart. We'll do 2 more of those. So take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, hands flat. Step or walk your feet to plank. Keep your elbows close, either drop to your knees or lower all the way in full plank. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Breathe here. Nice, even breath. Really roll those shoulders out. Push those feet back. Just walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands. Very good. Beautiful. Breathe here. Step, walk, or float your feet towards your hands. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, fold to the legs. Push through the feet, come all the way up. Reach the arms up, hands at our hug. And one more time, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, and then fold down, hands come down, step or walk your feet to plank, lower all the way to the ground. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Breathe here. Come to our heels, sit to our heels for a moment for Vinyasa, child's pose. Reach those arms out in front. Forehead comes towards the floor. And now we're going to pull ourselves forward. We're going to come into a side plank. So left hand comes down. Now we have a couple options. You can extend that right leg out and keep the left knee on the mat for support. If you feel you can do a full side plank, both legs extended. Very nice. Breathe here. Let's turn, bring the right hand down, and we're going to do the other side. So you can immediately bring that right knee down if you need to keep the right knee down, or come into the fold. Right side plank. And both hands come down. Drop to the knees. Let's again sit to our heels. This time try to clasp your hands behind you just to open up those shoulders. or walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, lengthen forward, fold to the legs, bend the knees, and come all the way and shoot to standing. So we're just going to step our feet back and forth, find mountain pose, feel grounded through the bottom of both feet. Relax the shoulders. We're going to come into Utkatasana chair pose. So we're going to bend the knees. Weight is in the heels, so you can, even for a moment, lift up your toes and then just lightly place them down to anchor you. So you're really feeling this in the balls of your feet and your heels. We're just going to sit down into this. Of course, the lower you come, the harder it is. So just find that place for you. If you need to come up for a little bit and come back down into it, you can do that. Just let those thighs shake, let the heat come. Hold here. Remember your breath. Never want to hold the breath. And then we'll straighten the legs, fold forward. You can reach for your shins, your ankles, your toes. And just release down here. Through the feet, all the way up, and we're going to take a twist. So, again, just feel grounded through the bottom of both feet to start. We're going to bend the knees, we're going to reach both arms up, and then place both hands on that right thigh, or bring that left forearm down, or the upper left arm, palms together at your side. Now try not to let your hips twist. Try to keep your ankles, your knees, and your hips all in line. So you're just twisting from the upper body. Very good. And let's release. We're just going to grab our arms or our elbows here and just let our head hang down. So just releasing the back. Try not to lock the knees though. And now bend the knees, push ourselves all the way back up. We need to do the other side. Again, first feel our feet planted, solid, grounded. Finding a nice stable base, and then bend the knees, reach both arms up, and then hands to that left thigh or the forearm, or you can get that upper arm for the twist. Palms together at your side. Very good. Being mindful that our ankles, our knees, and our hips are all in a line. Fold forward. Again, you can either grab your toes, your arms, or clasp your hands behind you and release them away from your back as best you can. And then push through the feet. All the way up. Let's just give our shoulders a roll to the back. And then we'll step our feet apart. Finding equal pressure on the bottoms of our feet. We're going to take our left hand and place it to the center of our mat. Now if you have a block, you can use the block. You can't get your palm all the way down. We're going to reach that right arm straight out to the side. Take that right arm straight up, directly above the left arm. And then the right hand comes down and reach that left arm first parallel to the floor. Extending it straight out to the side, palm down. And then take that twist. Left arm directly above the right. And then both hands come to the center for a moment, and then bring them to our hips and come all the way up. Just roll those shoulders down. Take an inhale. Reach the arms out, and then bring the hands again down to the mat or your block. Lengthen forward, so come halfway up with the straight back, and then fold into this as far as you can. Just feel the top of your head coming towards the mat. Halfway up, bring your hands to your hips, come all the way up. Let's step or walk our feet back, hands at our heart. Take a breath. And we'll step our feet apart. We're going to turn the right foot away. Try to keep the heel of the right foot lined up with the arch of the left. Reach those arms out, drop the shoulders. Take an inhale, and then exhale, reach that right arm. I'm going to place that right hand on our thigh, our shin, our block, or grab the big toe. Very good. And you can turn that block the long way if you need, like the tall way. There you go. And breathe here. That. Very good. One more breath. And now we're going to bend that right knee. Come into warrior one. So drop the shoulders, reach the right arm over the right leg. And let's come into a reverse warrior. Left hand to the left thigh or hip. And let's turn that right palm up and over. to side angle, right forearm to the right thigh. Reach the left arm up and over. Very nice. And push through the right foot. We're going to do the other side. So left foot turns away. Right foot stays toes pointing towards the long side of your mat. Keep that front leg straight. Take an inhale and then reach that left arm. So coming up over that barrel on your left side. Reach out and then to the thigh, the shin, the block, or grab the big toe. Reach here. Try to get that right arm directly above the left. Remember your breath. And then push through that left foot, bend into that left knee. Reach the arms out for warrior 2. Left arm in front. Right hand to the thigh, the hip. Turn that left hand up and over. Bending into that front knee. Reverse warrior. Being mindful we're not really gripping too hard with our toes. We're just lightly anchoring us down. And then bring that left forearm to the left thigh. Reach the right arm up and over. And let's push through that left foot. Step or walk our feet back. Hands at our heart for Anjali Mudra. We'll take a breath. We're going to step our right foot forward, our left foot back. We're going to come into warrior 1. Reach the arms up. If you have a block handy, I want you to grab your block, place it between your hands, a long way. We're going to squeeze that block. Pull the shoulders down and back. Really feel those arms working. And now come into a crescent lunge. So we're going to come onto the ball of the back foot. A little bit of a challenge for balance. And also keeping those arms working. We're going to twist towards the right. And then back to center. Again to the right. Back to center. And to the right. Back to center. Again. Back to center. And one more time. And back to center. You can bring that back heel down. Whew, drop the block. Let's take a breath here for a moment. Bend that front knee for a second and just come into warrior 1. And then clasp the hands behind you. Either grab the wrists, the arms, or do reverse prayer. We're going to straighten that right leg and then fold out over that front leg. Trying to get your chest towards your thigh, your chin towards your chin. and we'll release the hands towards the front of our foot, and then bend that front knee and slowly bring that left foot up to meet the right. Pull to both legs, and then bend the knees all the way back up into mountain pose. We'll do the other side. So step the right foot back. Come into warrior one. Grab your block, you're going to place it between your palms the long way. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Again, reach out and then pull back. Drop the shoulders so you feel those arms really engaged. And now squeeze that block with your hands. Try to stay low into this. Lunge and then twist to the left and back to center. Again to the left. Lengthen up, straighten that front leg, and then fold out over that left leg. Chest towards your thigh, chin towards your shin. Inhale, release those hands. We're going to bend that front knee and step that right foot forward. Lengthen forward and fold to the legs for just one breath. And then bend the knees all the way up. Hands at our heart. Take a breath. Feel grounded through the bottom of both feet for a moment. Just feel the energy pushing down, sinking our feet deeper with every breath. We're going to bend the knees and push all the energy down that right leg. Feel that right leg planted solid. Step that left foot. We have a couple options. You keep that big toe of the left foot down. Bring it just off the mat, or you can bring it up above that knee for standing pigeon. Hands at your heart, or if you're close to a chair or wall, you can use that for support. You can stay up nice and tall. If you want a little bit of a challenge, a little more work, try to sit down into this. Again, just find that spot on the floor or the ground in front of you to stare at to help keep your focus, your balance. And then slowly release, and we'll do the other side. So again, first, let's feel grounded through both feet. And then bend the knees and push all the energy down that left leg. Either step the right toe over for balance, or bring it just below that knee or above. Again, you can stay up nice and tall if you feel a little wobbly in your balance today. Just working on that balance. A little more work for the legs and the hip. side to side for a moment. Take a breath. Take a nice big inhale. And then bring our hands down. We're going to walk ourselves back and come back into Vinyasa Child's Pose. So sit to the heels. You can have your knees together or apart. Arms can be out in front or bring them behind you, whatever feels comfortable for you right now. We're just trying to get a nice stretch for our lower back. Forward, sit to the side, and bring our legs around, extend those legs out, pull the flesh from our seat. Now if you have a strap handy, you can place your strap around the balls of your feet. Take an inhale, and then exhale, pull yourself forward. Every exhale, feeling your chest closer, your thighs, your chin towards your shoulders. Inhale, come up. We're going to come lying onto our back. Right foot stays on the mat. We're going to place our left ankle just above that right knee for that figure 4. Now you can stay here and just use your breath. Let that left knee push away. You're going to feel a really nice deep opening in that left hip. You want to go a little deeper into the glute. You can pull both legs towards you, grab hold of either the hamstring or the shin. Just reach that left arm between. A little deeper stretch. You can let that left knee push towards the ceiling or the sky. Really feeling this in your glute. And then release, and let's do the other side. So left foot comes to the mat. Right ankle on top of the left knee. Again, you can stay here. Just let that knee push away with your breath for a little deeper stretch in that glute. Reach through and pull both legs towards you. You might notice one side might be tighter than the other. Try to even those out. And this should feel a little painful, but not painful. Just opening up that glute. It should feel like a nice opening stretch in your seat and hip. Both knees into our chest. Give ourselves a nice hug. Very gently rock from left to right. Just massaging out our spine. And let your head roll from side to side as well. And when you're ready, find Shavasana, final resting. You can either extend your legs out, just lay on your back, either palms down on your body for grounding, or just lay them next to you on the ground. Your eyes are softly shut. You can also come back and sit in a chair or sit up back into our original meditation pose. Whatever feels comfortable for you. This is your pose, your dessert. Just letting go. Every exhale, feel your body relaxing deeper. Arms, legs, releasing into the mat. Inhaling that positive healing energy and exhaling out anything that no longer serves you. Be in this moment now and just let everything else go. energized, very peaceful, relaxed, and calm. We'll be mindful of how we feel right now at this moment. Carry it forward for the rest of the day or evening or both. Now, if you are lying on your back, take a nice big inhale. Reach your arms up, your legs out nice and straight. Really stretch, stretch, stretch. On your next exhale, bend the knees, place your feet flat on the floor, slowly roll to the right side. Use your arms as a pillow. We'll rest here for a moment. Very carefully push yourself up to a seated position with your head the last to rise. Hands at our heart for Anjali Mudra, to our crown, our third eye, down to our throat, and back to our heart. Shante, 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 peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today, and I will see you tomorrow for Ashtanga. Have a good one. Bye.